What is up, all you gamers out there? It is me, your brand new host, FireFusionYT. Welcome to FireFusionYT rambling about some random topic for a good half an hour to a full hour, where I cover whatever the hell is going on in my mind right now. Today's topic, morality, pragmatic governance, and why I understand my generation being bullied and my position on it. A lot of you are going to be in pain from this. I do not care. I'm not going to pretend to care. And I know exactly what kind of response I'm gonna get. So, yeah. First and foremost, morals is an interesting concept to define such that the actions of the individual is righteous in the eyes of some superior. Unlike most people, I do not agree with superior forces having a control over my life unless I dictate the terms. And not to mention, morals can blind people to otherwise effective solutions, ethical or not. Assuming ethical in this stance means the treatment of an entity, sapient or sentient, with respect such that undue harm is avoided if possible, then that is possible. For example, say you're in the United States. Again, I can only talk about the United States because I live there, Great Britain. I don't live there. And since I must obligatorily live up to the lol cow dumb American stereotype because it's funny, I'll only talk about the US, and President AB passes a law that bans, I don't know, silver people from making a business. Those people will now be unable to shop, or commit a commercial action wherever in the US and will seek a greater investment elsewhere. And that brings me to my ideologue in governance that I call pragmatism. Obviously ripped from my nation-states nation. This requires the understanding that different groups of people, and abstractly different species, will operate better under different governance structures and ideologues, such as emotionally charged species 1 operates better under democracy because, I don't know, they can get shit done, whereas species number 2 does not operate on emotions and actually works much better under autocracy, which most people will die refusing to believe, citing their cure communism that is definitely ethically sound. Sure. Pragmatism, or pragmatism, is a point of view in which that morals derived from tradition are set aside in order to bring upon the sight of actual ethical governance based on a net positive return. It does not make sense, let alone economical sense, to isolate a group, ethnic or otherwise, at all because you're losing. Think of it like this: potential investors, potential assets, potential customers. It will pay more to pander to everyone, even if it's expensive in the short term, as it avoids all of the silly and stupid pandering to niche groups. Plus, everyone's tired of hearing about, oh my god, it's the gays going out again, wrong business, buy Patriot coin and we won't pay it to Lord and God, or something like that. To reiterate, it does not make economical sense to isolate and alienate a group of potential investment where the investment at large will provide a much greater dividend in the long run. I'm pretty sure it's the superiority complex talking, but this is partially why I see myself above others. I can see and act beyond traditional and normal moral outrage and pander to whoever and whatever. I mean, yeah, I won't pander to objectively horrible groups or people like extremists, Nazis, or, just shitty people and fucking, okay, let's take the stockman of the day. I'm not fucking pandering to him. And that's just ethics in business and diplomacy. See, the thing is, this whole thing about managing your populace as a potential investment works better if you just remove the lens of, hey, you should avoid this, avoid that, just be this. Because if you set aside if you set aside all of the echo chambering, you have a very large potential customer base. Yeah, it's dubious that I'm talking about people's lives like they're an investment, but that's how nations work, that's how corporations work, and that's how my mind works, and it makes the most sense. And all of this leads me to understanding why my generation is being bullied and why I understand exactly. We are too damn soft, and we were introduced far too early to the internet, something that, in hindsight, as a person that was also exposed to the internet too early at a young age, is probably the downfall of humanity as a whole. People love pandering to emotions. It's easy short-term money, but that's the biggest problem. It's short term, thus unsustainable. People can disregard this, but that doesn't matter. And those people that love the pandering to emotions will see other people online, especially those who don't know how to control emotions, such as teens, like me, like how I was, as lucrative endeavors. Hate, love, and sex sells, and they sell big. It's good business, but it's ethically dubious because it is ensuring that those who can't control their emotions won't learn how to and will refuse all attempts to rewire them for the better. As thus, I understand and actually agree with why my generation is being bullied because holy shit, I cannot stand terminally online Twitter cucks who think the world revolves around them and must be exactly to their ideals. They do not, cannot, and will not understand the concept of can't please everyone, and there are people who will capitalize on that. I would know because I was one, and I almost killed myself over Twitter because I cared too damn much about a group that probably wouldn't care about me. Fun times. Definitely. I'm pretty sure I'll get dissed, but I don't care. I'm speaking my mind right now, blindly to the world, and not at a particular person and group. This is mostly just a monologue of a rant that I had while showering, and if it offends you, sob into the nearest church because that's where your morality comes from, probably. I do not care, and I'm not going to pretend to, unlike all of these Twitter faketivists. I don't care if I sound superior or arrogant. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm sure others don't and are parroting shit they heard from others, and truth be told, I'd rather listen to myself than another Twitter caveman. Again. Sub or not, I have better things to do. Schizo ramble over. It's only been 7 minutes. Oh, maybe I should do another one of these. You know the drill.